and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm talking about my most anticipated reads of 2020. I have 31 books on this list. These are the books that I am dying to read. These are my most anticipated. These are the ones that I will buy or pre-order on release day and I will read as soon as possible. These books are the books that I am just so excited for and I need in my hands ASAP. I usually end up doing two most anticipated videos. I do one kind of around the same time as I'm doing this one, and then I do another one in June. These videos are mixed with release dates. I don't split them up. Like, I don't talk about fall ones in like the other video I'm going to make in June. I kind of mix them up with just books that have been announced already that I'm anticipating. So if a book that I'm anticipating is not in this video because it was announced last minute or because it was announced later and it's coming out in the fall, like, it'll be on the list in June, if that makes sense. So whatever I don't have on this list, I will put on my June list or like my June video. And I do have a Goodreads list for all of these books, which I'll link down below so you can check them out. I feel like that intro was a little confusing. So basically, these are not everything that I'm anticipating for the entire year. I will make a second video in June, and those will include mostly fall and winter releases, whereas this includes pretty much everything that has been announced so far, no matter the release date, as long as it's out in 2020, obviously. I do read a lot of self-published authors, so just because I mention them that they're coming out in 2020 doesn't mean they will. Again, you'll notice some of my favorite authors are not on this list because they haven't announced their newest book. So like R.S. Gray, Abby Glines, Megan Quinn. All of those authors are not included on this list because they haven't announced their newest book yet, but I'm sure I will talk about them in the June video or in my on topic videos or whatever. And this video will be done in style of my monthly releases videos, so I will just be mentioning the title, the author, and the genre, and then the release date will be on the screen. But again, you can click on the Goodreads list down below that I made for all of these books. And I will be adding throughout now and probably till June, I will add in more books. Or I might just make like a second list for that June video, but that's a ways away. I feel like the intro was very confusing. I'm really sorry. I just feel like I'm completely mixed up and I'm mixing you guys up even more. Let's just get on with this video and I'm going to share with you guys the 31 books that I'm anticipating for 2020. Hi guys, so I am popping into this video because I forgot to include like 5 books. I definitely pre-filmed this video a little too early because there was like 5 other books that I missed and some of them were just like recently announced. I really did want to include these 5 and I really didn't want to refilm the entire video because I like the way that the video turned out. I had already edited it. I just really didn't want to refilm the entire thing. I'm just going to add in some inserts of these 5 extra books, and 4 of these I wouldn't be able to include in the next video, like part 2. So I kind of had to put them in this one, and again, I didn't want to film the entire thing over again, so I'm sorry about that. So technically there are 36 books that I'm anticipating for 2020 so far. I think originally it was 31, but with these 5 extra ones, it's 36. I just wanted to quickly explain the outfit change and like the inserts so that you guys wouldn't be confused. But yeah, back to the video. And these will all be done in release date order, by the way. Gabriel's Promise by Sylvain Bernard. This is the 4th book in the Gabriel's Inferno series, which is a adult romance. Twisted Hearts by Cora Riley. This is book 5 in the Kimura Chronicles series. This is a new adult dark romance. Love Her or Lose Her by Tessa Bailey. This is book 2 in the Hot and Hammered companion series, and this is an adult romance. Marriage on Madison Avenue by Lauren Lane. This is book 3 in the Central Park Pact trilogy, and this is an adult romance. Bastard Bachelor Society by Sarah Nye. This is an adult romance. A Favor for a Favor by Helena Hunting. This is book 2 in the All In series, and this is an adult romance. Heartland by Serena Bowen. This is book 7 in the True North series. This is an adult romance. The Wrong/Right Man by Aurora Rose Reynolds. Adult romance. Dominic by Sawyer Bennett. This is book 6 in the Arizona Vengeance series, and this is an adult romance. Breathless by Lex Martin, adult romance. Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. This is a YA paranormal fantasy. Waiting for My Queen by Georgia Cates. This is an adult dark romance. Yours in Scandal by Lauren Lane, adult romance. Undercover Bromance by Lissa K. Adams. This is book 2 in the Bromance Book Club. This is an adult romance. Sweet Temptation by Cora Riley. This, I think, is a new adult/adult romance. The Honey Don't List by Christina Lauren, adult romance. Imagine Me by Tahereh Mafi. This is book 6 in the Shatter Me series, which is a YA dystopian. Dear Enemy by Kristen Callahan. This is an adult romance. Crave by Tracy Wolff. I do believe this is a YA paranormal fantasy. You Deserve Each Other by Sarah Hogel. This is a adult romance. The Happy Ever After playlist by Abby Jimenez. This is an adult romance. The Betrothed by Kier Cass. This is a YA historical fantasy. A Secret for a Secret by Helena Hunting. This is book 3 in the All In series, and this is an adult romance. Second First Impressions by Sally Thorne, adult romance. Say I'm Yours by Jay Daniels. This is book 7 in the Alabama Summer series. This is an adult romance. There's no official date for this one, but Jay Daniels did say that it would be out spring 2020. Rage and Ruin by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is book 2 in the Harbinger series. This is a YA paranormal fantasy. Engagement and Espionage by Penny Reed. This is an adult romance. After All by Kristen Proby. This is book 3 in the Romancing Manhattan series, and this is an adult romance. Wild by Sawyer Bennett. This is book 7 in the Arizona Vengeance series, and this is an adult romance. The Brightest Night by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is book 3 in the Origin series. This is a YA sci-fi paranormal. The next few actually don't have release dates yet, but most of them are supposed to come out in 2020, so we'll see if the release dates change or not, but I thought I would go ahead and mention them anyways. So we have Pride and Dad Jokes by Penny Reed. This is an adult romance. Falls Boys by Penelope Douglas. This is a new adult romance. Motel by Penelope Douglas, adult romance. Totally Folked by Penny Reed, adult romance. Much Ado About You by Samantha Young, adult romance. And the final one for this video is Well Played by Jen DeLuca, which is book 2 in the Well Met series, and this is an adult romance. So those are, so far, 31 of my most anticipated reads for 2020. Let me know what books you're anticipating for 2020. Like, what is the few books that you were dying to have in your hands that you cannot wait to read? Let me know in the comments. Again, I will make a second video in June, and that will include some more of my most anticipated reads. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, follow me on all my other social media, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!